Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Getting ready for church here in a bit. Wanted to share a quick thought with you about creating systems in your life. And good companies, good organizations, good families even, I would say, they have systems where they know how to schedule things with one another. There's processes when people get brought into the organization. There's clear onboarding. There's steps that people need to know. And the reason that these things are so important is not because the process is more important than the product or getting the work done. And I think a lot of people get held up there like, oh no, if we develop a process, then we're going to be stuck following that process. And there's going to be times where we can't follow it. And then what do we do then? And that's the wrong mentality. The process is the guide for that 90+% of the time. You can always deviate from a process. There's ways to do that in organizations, engineering world. There's management of change. There's variances. There's those types of things. You can change your process. You can make edits to your process along the way. Continual improvement. One of the things that I think, at least I know I've done in my life or neglected in my life, is creating those processes for my own life. For having people schedule time with me, for instance, using a good calendar tool. And was talking to Heather Parody from the Unconventional Leaders podcast, and she was sharing some of her efficiency strategies with me. And it really got me thinking about how I can be better leveraging good processes in my life to help maximize my efficiency and my time, and eventually, the time of those around me and in my organization. So think about that. Think about in your life all the ways that you have to manually do things or train things or rethink through the same decision over and over again, because that's really the purpose of the process. It's to have had the conversation with everyone you need and understand, in the vast majority of instances, this is going to be what the decision is. So now you don't have to have that conversation over and over and over again. And I see this all the time where we have meetings to literally make the same decision over and over and over again. And this is because there is not an established process. And there's going to be times where you're going to have to sometimes do that. But overall, if you can set up those good, consistent processes in your organization, in your company, in your business, in your family, if you can set those things up in your church, it's going to really help create efficiencies. And people won't get to these pinch points where they get stuck waiting for a decision and now everything's bottlenecked and you can't move. If you've established these things, it allows people, it's giving others the freedom to move and operate and do the things that they need to do, help your organization move forward, and it's going to help you, if you do this, to lead everything you do. So go lead everything and have a great Sunday.